Greetings and good afternoon. Welcome. No particular topic today, just the drive home after work. Usually I listen to music, but sometimes I just like it to be quiet in the car. Peaceful ride, or as much as it can be, driving in traffic. What kind of music do you guys listen to? Nowadays, I'm mostly a metalhead. Pretty much anything in various metal genres around the world. Obviously, Gojira being in the Olympics presentation, that was amazing. Oh my God, that was so amazing. Metalheads in the Olympics. Woo! Yeah, I mean, pretty much if you pick a metal band, overall I like the Norwegian region, Scandinavian regions for metal. A lot of just awesome metal bands up that way. Obviously, America, we've got it. New Zealand, if you haven't heard of Alien Weaponry, put them on your radar. I mean, that's creative. Singing in traditional Maori. They do not look like they should be singing traditional Maori. But if you know of them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I got to thinking about this the other day. Growing up, obviously I didn't realize it at the time, I had a really eclectic musical experience growing up. I mean, the part of the country I'm from, 99% of the music growing up fell into one of two categories: country or gospel. I liked the country. I mean, we're talking some old school. Crystal Gale, the Mandrell Sisters. My uncle liked Marty Robbins. Never heard of him. Roy Clark. Statler Brothers, Oak Ridge Boys. Just a lot of amazing bands. I mean, Alabama. Woo. I mean, to this day, I still love Alabama. I could listen to them. Just the harmonies. It's just so beautiful, so amazing. But even outside of the country genres, getting to hear some of the, what would you probably call soft rock nowadays. Jim Croce, Roy Orbison, many, and that type of genre. But when the rock started hitting, Journey, man, all the hair metal bands, rock, hard rock, Judas Priest, of course. Got exposed to some punk. I mean, we don't really get a lot of real punk bands in America. And probably what we did was just slightly before my time. But getting them to hear them, after they kind of hit their peak. And then when MTV, obviously, we all know what MTV used to be. It used to be good music, and now it's just sad. And there was VH1. Tried to compensate for MTV, and it did for a couple of years, but TV channels that just focused on music had a small window of time, a beautiful time. In my house, if we weren't watching a TV show or a movie or something, it was on MTV. My house, we actually were able to get MTV on the TV before we actually were able to see MTV. Kind of an interesting factoid. The frequency at the time that MTV was on, we could have it on the radio and on the TV at the same time. So that was always fun. But we weren't there for the start of MTV. We were there, probably the first 6 months. I mean, small town America. We, import sunlight. It was just so surprising going back and thinking of all the bands. And obviously Elvis, it's the South. Yes, Elvis was everywhere. Elvis was the Mecca. Sadly, unfortunately, didn't really get to see any concerts until I got older. Could afford to take myself. Just life and location. Not even sure where the nearest concert venue would have been back in my day. At least an hour or two drive, minimum. And well, we just didn't drive that far back in the day. It was kind of fun to go back and think of that, just reminiscing. All the music. Having the access we do nowadays to hear music from all over the world is just, I mean, this is a time to be alive for me right now. Pick a genre, pick a band. And there's a band called Unleash the Archers. Lead singer Brittany Slays. Oh, such a powerful voice. As I said, Scandinavian bands. If you've never heard of Amorphous, first time I heard their lead singer, I was like, who is this? Hearing that transition that he did, oh, I was blown away. And then when Ginger came on and Tatiana, holy cow. Pisces, that was definitely the song they needed to start out with, because her transitions in that song, there's just doesn't sound possible. Just absolutely didn't sound possible. It's just the articulation. See, with me, I don't mind the growling, the screaming. What I like, and maybe it's because of my age, I like to be able to understand it. the articulation, the enunciation, and so few singers and artists can truly do it. For me, my opinion. Motionless in White, Chris Motionless, he's great at it. So just kind of rambling about music right now. Nothing special. If there's any bands you think I should hear, any genre, I'll listen to just about anything. A friend of mine introduced me to a band several years ago called Red. Yeah. Release the Panic, I think was the name of the album, and the first song. The whole album was just so good, I ended up buying it. It's just the singing, the music, it was powerful too. I mean, very message driven, cut to the core in a few places. I'll listen to just about anything, whether I like it or not. If you want to hear some really kind of tribal, ethereal, primal music, Heilung, H-E-I-L-U-N-G. That's just amazing. I will really want to see them live. I mean, that's probably what the experience. I mean, listening to them, yes, it's so fun to listen to, but watching them in a concert, that performative art that they do, oh, that would be absolutely amazing. Just waiting on traffic. This intersection sucks. They really need to do something here. Well, I mean, nothing else, as I said, just kind of rambling. If you recommend any bands, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll listen to anything. Report back what I hear. My kids bring me bands all the time I go listen to. Some of them I like, some of them I'm just like, okay. So, if you can think of anything, drop it below. Hope you all have a wonderful day.